If you're planning a wedding in Dubai or in the UAE, one of the first questions you'll have is, when should I start planning? How early should you book your venue, or when should you send out your save the dates? In this video, I'll walk you through the full wedding planning timeline, month by month, with all the insider tips for Dubai and the UAE. I'm Barbara from Wedding Bubble, and I plan weddings across Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Ras Al Khaimah, you name it, but always with a fun and stress-free approach. So grab a coffee and let's start planning your dream wedding the right way. So why does the timeline matter? The amazing thing about planning your wedding in Dubai is that unlike in Europe, you can plan things way faster. In places like Italy or France, couples often have to book their venue years in advance because it's so overdone already, and those places are very in demand. Dubai, on the other hand, it's still quite new. There's lots of new wedding venues opening all the time, new openings, a lot of luxury options that make the planning process much easier. That said, I'm not saying that you should start planning your wedding only months before, because there are still other factors that you have to consider when planning your wedding, like giving your guests enough time to arrange the travel, especially if it's a destination wedding. And especially if you also want to secure your favorite vendors, because they're of course also booked out. And the best ones always get booked during the peak season very quickly. The good news is, with a smart timeline and the right planner, you can organize your beautiful Dubai wedding in less time and still enjoy the calm, elegant experience that every couple deserves. Okay, let's begin with 12 to 18 months maybe before the wedding. That's where you decide on the dream. And this is where the fun begins. You might still be in the dreamy Pinterest page stage, but it's time to make some key decisions. Define your vision. Is it going to be a beach or a skyline or a desert wedding? Now choose your rough guest count, because that will also determine your venue and your budget. Set your budget range and discuss what matters most to you. Is it the venue? Is it the decor? Or is it the entertainment? Start researching planners and venues. So as mentioned already, compared to Europe, Dubai has lots of luxury options, but you should still act fast, especially if you want to have one of the most popular venues, because those are also quite booked out during the peak season. I always recommend choosing the planner first before the venue, and let me tell you why. Because a good planner already knows most of the venues inside and out. Which ones have hidden fees, which are flexible with decor, what are the curfews, and which ones might look perfect online but are a bit tricky or less flexible in real life. Planners also instantly recognize if the venue quotation is a bit too high, or if something is missing from the package and you didn't even think about it. That way, they're saving you from costly mistakes before you even sign anything. Once your planner is on board, you can confidently shortlist, do site venue visits that actually fit your vision, your style, and your budget. 9 to 12 months. This is where you start setting the foundation. Your wedding is officially in motion, and it's time to lock in some key vendors. So we have already confirmed the venue by now, and this defines your decor and layout. So this means we can also start talking to the decorator and thinking of the concept, thinking about your wedding colors, the color palette, and the style and the theme. And now you can also start looking into photographers, videographers. The top ones actually also book a year in advance. You can start researching your dress, because the custom-made ones can take up to 6 months. And you can also send out your save the dates, especially if it's a destination wedding. You can start looking into the DJ or band, makeup artist, and the celebrant. Ask your wedding planner also research some guest accommodations and transportation options, which you can also add on your wedding website. Now we are in months 6 to 9 months before the wedding. This is where we will actually focus on design and the experience. By now you should have already approved the mood board and the color palette, finalized the decor concept, and lighting design. You can start talking to your catering, booking a menu tasting, speak to your celebrant. So you walk through the ceremony flow. What are going to be your vows? What is the entrance music? And what are some of the traditional elements or rituals that you do not want to miss during your wedding? Now you can also finalize the guest accommodation and transportation, so your guests can also prepare better. And you can already book the entertainment, like Safa dancers, saxophonists, dancers, whatever you would like to have at your wedding. This is also the moment where you can start speaking to your photographer about the pre-wedding shoot. Okay, now we're in 3 to 6 months before your wedding. This is where you confirm everything and polish the little details left. Now the countdown feels real. It's all about confirmations and the details. This is the moment where you should finalize all your vendor contracts and deposits. You can send out the formal invitations. By this time, you should already have had your menu tasting. So this is when you can also ask your guests for allergies and for their choices, if there's a selection for the main menu, if they want fish or meat, or if they're vegan. Now you can also do your hair and makeup trial. You can schedule fittings for your gown and your bridal party. You can start thinking about guest experiences. A lot of couples love to plan something around the wedding. For example, welcome dinner or the breakfast after, or maybe a yacht experience. In Dubai especially, you can organize a desert experience for guests. There's so many things that you can think of. You can also ask your planner to help you out. Okay, now we are in 1 to 2 months before your wedding, finishing the touches. This is your final stretch. By this time, you should have already confirmed the guest count, and you can create a seating plan with your wedding planner and the decorator. You can start printing all the artwork, the menus, the signages, the stationery. You can start preparing the playlist and confirm all the entertainment set list. For the playlist, I always recommend sit down together with your partner whenever you both have free time and just rehearse your wedding party together by creating a playlist together of the songs that you would like to play at your wedding. Final dress fitting. You can prepare your bridal emergency kit, lipstick, perfume, safety pins, etc. Write your vows and schedule a vendor walkthrough with your planner. Okay, this is now the week before your wedding, the celebration. So this week is all about relaxing and trusting your team. Hand over all the items to your wedding planner. Rings, stationery, favors. Confirm your timeline with the vendors one last time. Or let your wedding planner confirm. Enjoy a spa day and manicure. Hydrate, rest, and enjoy the excitement. You've earned it. Okay, here's a quick recap if you're still deciding on your date. Dubai weather is a huge factor. October to April, outdoor weddings shine. Ideal for beach, desert, or garden setting. May to September, choose indoor or sunset ceremonies. Hotels like Bulgari, the Atlantis Royal, or Armani Ballroom are stunning all year round because they have really beautiful ballrooms. July and August, the off-season. Great for intimate elopement-style type of wedding, or also good for indoor ballroom weddings. So that's your complete Dubai wedding timeline. From the moment you say yes to the moment you walk down the aisle. If you want this all written down, then download my free Dubai wedding guide. And if you're ready to find the right vendors, then check out our vendor guide. You'll find both links underneath in the caption. And don't forget to subscribe. Every week I share new tips, real weddings, and behind the scenes from luxury celebrations in the UAE. Next week we will talk about the wedding day timeline itself. How is your wedding gonna look like on your day? I'm Barbara from Wedding Bubble, where luxury meets fun. And I'll see you in the next video.